Standoff between Israelis and Palestinians, a region on a hair trigger. And word that President Obama has spoken with Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, saying the U.S. is prepared to negotiate a ceasefire between Hamas and Israel. We have two reports tonight. ABC's Hamish McDonald starting us off on the ground in Tel Aviv.
This is life today under the Iron Dome, Israel's defense system against rockets from Gaza.
So this is what happens when the siren rings out, you can hear it. Whoa.
For some, it's a difficult choice. Run for cover or stay and watch.
Does it feel like there's a war to you?
Of course, I know there is a war, but I'm not afraid. I mean, I feel sorry for the Gaza Strip, for Gaza citizens, because they really suffer a lot.
At least 150 of these rockets were launched out of Gaza today. The Israeli military has fired back many more missiles.
Gaza.
Not a single Israeli life has been lost during this operation, while in Gaza, scores have been killed. At this high school in Ashkelon today, they're taking exams.
Teachers from the school are guiding the students into the shelter. It's also the exam room.
Aiden is 18. This is the last exam of her senior year. She says she was nervous about coming today.
Because the situation here.
Once this is over, she'll join the army. 20,000 reservists have already reported for duty as the Israeli military takes position on the edges of Gaza ahead of a possible ground offensive.
The question is whether Israel's response is proportionate. It talks about precision strikes on Hamas targets. But in Gaza, they say many of the victims are innocent civilians. My colleague Alex Marquardt is there tonight. Alex.
Hamish, the death toll here in Gaza is quickly rising. Around 90 people killed so far, approximately half said to be women and children, and hundreds more have been severely wounded.
10-year-old Wael is lifted gently onto the X-ray table. He was at home with his family when the call came from Israel. Evacuate immediately. A missile is coming. My uncle told me to pack everything, he whispers to me. I took my backpack and went to leave when they attacked. The family now without a home, just the clothes on their backs. We want a ceasefire, his uncle says, to live in peace like people all over the world. There are no warning sirens here, no shelters. As Palestinian militants fire volleys of rockets at Israel, civilians have borne the brunt of Israel's response. Israel claims family homes often store weapons and double as command centers, and that Palestinians gather on roofs to act as human shields. But deadly mistakes are being made. A funeral today for 8 members of the Al-Hajj family. The target wasn't there. My family, this man wailed. Where are my family?
Israel says it will investigate that strike. The Prime Minister tonight accusing Hamas of hiding behind innocent civilians. Diane?
Our thanks to Alex Marquardt and Hamish McDonald in the region. And now a note. On Tuesday evening, we made a mistake. And I want to put up these pictures again because during an introduction to a story on the conflict between the Israelis and Palestinians, I misidentified these powerful images. The people in these photos are Palestinians in Gaza in the aftermath of an airstrike by Israel, not Israelis as I mistakenly described them. And we want you to know we are truly sorry for the error. And as always, we'll keep you fully up to date on the ongoing conflict. And next here tonight.